Hi everyone, welcome back to Plum Mashable. So it's been a little while since we've gone back and had a retrospective on some of my planner spreads from last year. So let's go ahead and do that today. Okay, so we're going to start in July 2019 and we'll move ourselves through till December. A couple of cool things I've already a little bit noticed here. I must have fallen into ink blending in about July because the first 2 weeks are very inky. The first week and then the July spread. But I have a feeling that some house stuff happened along the way. So I'm going to sort of point that out as we go. So this first one was July, my monthly spread, and I just was using some inks to put the background in. That is definitely something that I've continued. I think every month you're going to see that. But I have the absolutely stunning Fox and Cactus Patronus washi in here. Which is still so pretty I don't use it, and I really, really should. So this one was using the little mushrooms that Trish from Hobby Hoppers made, and then that Denise made into stickers. So these were painted and then Denise made it into stickers, and I just used the clouds. It was the first attempt at ever using ink on a page, and it's still kind of special to me for that reason, because I really like this one. And then just as an exciting little thing here, on the 3rd of July, we have a fence and a toilet on the block. How cool is that? That was then, and then this is now, and now we're sitting in the house that was on where a toilet was. That's just exciting. So there we go. We got our little mushrooms there. Then we move into the getaway kit. So there's another one there. Building commenced on the 10th of July. So we were moved in 1 month and 6 days. 6 months and 6 days it took us to build the house. It's exciting to put the whole date thing on it. Now the other thing that'll be kind of cool along the way here is that there's little advent calendar things that you guys wouldn't have seen. So that's a cool thing to kind of add in along the way as well. So this was the weekend I went to Perth. Then the next week the slab went down. Apparently a lot of things happened on Wednesdays. My dad came to see us. We got a little pop-up thing. I loved this week so much. It was like that little pop-up on its own was just worth it, but the whole kit was really pretty. I love this one. And we moved into this one. This was using a Planner Babe box that I put ink on the little doily. I still think the doily is really nice. I don't quite know how I fit them all there, but they're very pretty. Oh yeah, I was trying to work out. And then the frame went up the next week. Wow, that was quick. Lots happened there. And then I have got little places along the way. I've got little house updates. So this was the weekend that we find out that the house had actually gotten smaller, that they'd made the house smaller without telling us, which was obviously a bit disappointing. So I've got the little updates there. Some months I did use something on the back, other months I didn't, and you'll see that along the way. I kind of, either nothing exciting happened or I didn't have time, one or the other. So this one I added 2 very contrasting colours in. I've got a pink and a green with the little soot sprites from Fox and Cactus, plus one up there. I was on annual leave this week, so there probably won't be too much here, but still. So there we go. That was my... I was thinking, why did I do it like this? Because I thought it was like a Father's Day spread. But this was my Flanny week because it was my mum's birthday card. It was my mum's birthday party. And she did a Flanny Annie party, so that was why we did that. I have the gorgeous Planner Babe kit. God, I love this one so much. The frame was complete. The fascia gutter and downpipes were complete. I don't know how we did that because we weren't here. How did I write that in? Oh well. And I've just seen a very horrible game. It was a horrible footy game where the Bombers got belted by bloody Bulldogs. Sad. Still love that kit so much. I need to use it again. I still love that stamp too. I really need to use that more. So this was using the Bee Haven, I think it was called Winter Vibes. I think that was what it was called. But I love the colours in here. It was just really pretty, really subdued. And then this would have been winter, wouldn't it? So where are we? So this is the thing, I cover up my month. So yeah, we're in August. So yeah, this would have been the last week of winter, or second last week of winter. There we go. I love this one. This one was so good. This is my pea week. First time I ever used lawn fawn stamps in my planner, and I did it with peas. And I've got my own little reveal wheel here. This was the first reveal wheel I ever made, I think, and I still adore this week so much. It's so good. I love the peas. Yippee! makes me laugh. Plumbing roughing complete. The windows were in sight and the heating and cooling got installed. So exciting. Doors and windows in my gorgeous, what was this collection called? I don't even remember, damn. It was called, was it called She Shines? She Shines, that's what it was called. And using the mint side of it. Sorry, I lost my little tag there. A couple of lists. So there we go. This one I definitely did do some decorating. So did some memory planet keeping. So I had the bit about a day with Sammy from Planners Anonymous. So that was at the top. I did the Flanny Annie party at the bottom. And then I did this little kind of, Ryan and I actually got to spend some time together. So it was nice to be able to put that in there. And that drawing is so simple, but I really love it. I think it worked really beautifully. I need to not write so horribly. And there was this one with the sunflowers. And then Ruffy's farewell, because even though he played for Hawthorn, I was still very excited to go to Jared Ruffhead's farewell. And then the planner markets as well. Oh, planner markets was so good this year. So good. And if you don't know already, it's not the planner markets, but I'm involved in a little, it's not even little, it's a planner event. We're having Planner Jam retreat. I'm going to link it down below so you can go and find some information out on it. But if you're in Victoria, but if you're in Australia and you want a little holiday and you want all planning stuff, check it out because there's some cool things that are going to happen there. So this one was, again, using some contrasting colours, so using a really bright green and then some blue, with some unicorns and fairies. Wow, it's so cool actually even to look at my colouring and see how much better that is now. So this was using the gorgeous, what was it called? Peacock Ballet from Planners Anonymous. My little moving. Still so good. Still so good, even if it didn't fit on the page. And then I'm looking here, what else? Bricks started, carpenter lock up by the end of the week, and the bath was on site. I was so excited about my bathtub. I'm still so excited about my bathtub. I just need time to, get in my bathtub. You right there, Jet? I do need to take these clips out now though, because they need to come with me. Oh, now who made this kit? I know it was a lemon kit. It was something to do. Oh, I can't even remember. Peppermint stickers? Was it peppermint? I don't remember. But it was the lemon week. I actually really still like the way that those were supposed to be just strip stickers, so you're supposed to use them, but I put them back together again so they were washy. And then I got this absolutely gorgeous. Now, when was that? I must have got that beforehand. I was thinking that that was when Picture to Page was on, because I thought I bought the lemon washi at Picture to Page. Did I miss Picture to Page? I don't remember when it was. It must have been because I did that at Picture to Page. So Picture to Page must have been on the weekend. Here somewhere. No idea. There somewhere. So yeah, that was the lemon kit, which I still love. I think the colours in that kit were amazing. I could so do a better job. Bricks complete, bath installed, installation was in. I made all my birthday cards. Woohoo! Oh, it was my Fox and Cactus Mermaid week. This kit was amazing. I really love this. This kit was just so cool. And I love that I paired it up with some Monique Plans hollow stickers just to add a little bit of extra to it. It worked really nicely. So good. Oh, grand final week! God, how did we get to September already? Ryan interview 2 p.m. North Melbourne. I thought they said he had an interview at North Melbourne. I'm thinking, when did he have an interview at North Melbourne? But not North Melbourne, the team. North Melbourne, the suburb. So then we have grand final week. So obviously going Tigers and Giant Crazy. I actually love this one so much. Update, we will be in by Christmas. Will he be in by Christmas? We'll be in by Christmas. That day, I swear I sang that in the car the whole way home. We were here and we met them and they said that we were going to be in, and I sang the whole way home. So we had all of those things. I had the day off and then we had lunch with my auntie and uncle. It was grand final day and I got to go. So I've got all my pictures there. And then coming all the way home. It wasn't the best grand final to go to ever, but it was still pretty damn good. So I pulled away from the ink a little bit, although I still used it. I just used it in little, stamping out little hearts instead. I have stuck with this kind of setup for monthlies. It's been a really easy setup to go with, and then I can just decorate with ink or stamping or whatever. So this was using Barista Brunch, and it was the first time that I ever went, right, I need to redesign my planner, my inserts. So as of this year, you guys would have noticed that they're on the outside, so that this, if I made it again, all the daisies could have been straight down the middle. So doors went up this week. We've got a little vellum pocket there with all the different bits. Planner day. We've got a little fold out mail call. My washi week. My washi week. That was the day there was no progress on the house that week. Now hold on. When did we announce our calendar? I don't remember. But I've got like little bits and pieces in here, like giveaway announced and washi giveaway ends. So maybe it was before that. I don't remember. This was picture to page. Picture to page was on this week. That's why I used this washi. I know what's going on now. I still love that. I love the bubbles. I need to use them. This was my friends week, which didn't quite work out the way I wanted it to, but it was still pretty cool. I liked the colours. It's kind of done something funny at the top here, and that's because I played with the watercolour on the other side. But I still really like the way it came up. It's all a mood point. It's like a cow's opinion. It doesn't matter. It's moo. So this was my Forest Falls week. Oh, I love this kit so much. I have used it in my YouTube planner for this month, and I love it. It's so good. Perfect way to celebrate coming into autumn here in Australia. This was the day the kitchen were installed, and the pre-paint. Oh, the pre-paint. I thought it said pre-point, and I'm like, what? So there we go. We've got all those. We've got Halloween using absolutely gorgeous Labelled with Love kit. I miss Labelled with Love. Beautiful kit, even if I did mess it up a little bit. Nothing to memory keep apparently in October. So moving into November. No ink! Who would have thunked it? This was using an absolutely stunning. This is one of Denise's. She printed a lot of these on her clear paper, which means they basically melt into the page. They're so good. And they're just decorated with some extra bits and pieces. This was actually my annual leave week. This was using Hot to It's bunny kit. It's so cute. I love this week so much. I actually was hoarding this kit for so damn long, so I was so excited to actually use it. Oh, Melbourne Cup week. Floor tiling, wall tiling, grouting, render prep. Woohoo! So we had our wedding anniversary this week. We had filming with Desley this week. I love using the stamps on the background. They really did. I know I did it twice within a couple of weeks, so I used it here as well. It really does add something to the page if it's all a bit plain. If it can kind of handle it, I think it's a really good thing to do. So we've got some more of the sprites. We've got a Remembrance Day, had a Family Day. But I love that all the yellow kind of went together. It worked really nicely. And then this was using an Oscar and Lou kit. I think it was called Elephant Dreams, but it was just absolutely perfect for this week. Love the Sunday. Carpet down, render done, driveway prep. Man, when you look at it, it went really fast. Shh. Shh. So this was That So 90s. I still love this kit so much. I need to get it out and play with it a little bit more. I just like having the little troll that pops up out of here. Had my little notes and bits and pieces on the back there, and the little clip that says "Oh snap." What? It's stuck. There we go. No. Plus the cassette and all. Very, very cool. And then we're moving into December, which means we're into all Christmas kits. Again, nothing to remember in November apparently. This was really cool. So I used red and green, so normal Christmas colours. But then I added some stamps that I added some stamped and die cut images on there to kind of decorate it up. And I just wanted to show you something really quickly, if I can flip back here. So just the difference between the colouring of that unicorn and the fairies, and then the colouring there of the rain. Like, they're just, there's actual shading and stuff involved. Look how much I learned in 2019. I'm proud of me. Sorry, guys. So this was using a GP Studios kit. Oh, I love this kit so much. And I added a little bit of foil to it because when I was playing with all my foils and stuff. Now that would be a lot easier because I keep adding foil in weird ways to things. Shower screens, door wobble fixed. Okay, apparently we fixed the door wobble. And then we had cards to make. All is calm, all is bright. So pretty. So using the kikki.k collection with that little mushroom that flipped open, merry and bright. I didn't write anything in there apparently. Good, good. Work Christmas party. Oh, this one was good. This one was so much work. You guys know how much work it was, but it was just so worth it. And do you know what was even cooler? It became even better because we moved in. Like, we got the house on my birthday, which was in this week, which then was moving day, and it was so poignant because the little deer in his box was basically on moving day. Like, hello perfection. It just worked. I just love this. I love this week so much. I'm never going to stop loving that week. So much work, so over the top, so crazy, but just so worth it. I love it so much. I actually had to go and get this kit. So I didn't have this stamp set with the Ho Ho Holidays one with Mr. and Mrs. Claus. I borrowed Trisha's when I did it, but I actually had to go and get it because this week made me realise how much I needed that in case I want to make some next year. I'm actually going to start making my Christmas cards in July. It's a little plan I have in my head. So this was using Babe It's Christmas. This is actual Christmas week. Got all my little post-its in there, which I didn't end up using. I know. I did have plans to use them. And then the very last week was using this. Was it last week? Yes, it was. Using the Bee Haven, I think it was called Taste of Summer, just to get me excited for summer because it was on our doorstep. I actually had some time off. Whoop. Apparently I stuck that down and never unstuck it. Good work, me. I would have stuck it down for the video. So I had a bunch of meetings, cleaning stuff, stamp video. That was when we released, that's when, oh no, I'm like, what stamp video? That makes more sense. And we had our house inspection. And then the very last thing I did this little back page of like my top 15 songs that I listened to on my iPod, or iPhone, jeez, that's going back 20 years, that I listened to in 2019. Most of it was Taylor Swift, but I really did like the way that I did the rainbow thing. I just did those with Tombos. Very, very simple. So that is it. That was the last 6 months worth in my planner. Do I pick favourites? No, I couldn't pick a favourite. There's too many. I love the peas. I love the Forest Falls. I love this one. It's just fun to go back and look at my planning style and see how much it's changed, because it really has. Like, when I was looking for all of my inserts here, I grabbed hold of ones that were even older than this, and it's just amazing to see them all in the old kikki.k inserts and just how far we've come from then. I like trying new things. If it fails, who cares? You flip the page and you do it again next week. Big deal. So let me know which one your favourite was. I'd love to know. And if there's anything you'd like to see me try, like a similar thing using a different kit, let me know down below, or you can find me on any of my socials. Hope you guys have an absolutely fantastic, fantastic rest of your day, whatever you're doing. And I'll see you again in my next video. Sending lots of huggles. Bye!